Welcome back, everybody, to A&M Reviews. It's Muhammad and Adrian, and we're here to review the film One Night in Miami. And this film is directed by Regina King, which is her first film as far as directing. So One Night in Miami tells the story of four black legends, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, Jim Brown, and Sam Cooke, where they spent one night in a hotel room. And this is kind of like the imaginative story of what might have happened during that one night in Miami. But what did you get from the film One Night in Miami?
Yeah, I really enjoyed this film. I think I'm not exactly sure why I was rated R, but I think it was really excellently done. I think the way it was filmed, the conversation style, the actors really took on their roles and became each of those four very important men to history. And it really highlighted a lot of debate that I'd imagine was happening at that time and mirrors conversations that happen today about what it means to be black, what it means to be a black man and be successful, and how does that affect your relationship with the black community, with strongly opposing sides of Malcolm X and Sam Cooke. And I feel as though Jim Brown was in some ways a neutral character who kind of just questioned both sides to explain their thought and figure out how that plays in his life. And a young Cassius Clay turned Cassius X, then Muhammad Ali, at a very pivotal moment in his time as a boxer and humanitarian as he's converting to Islam with Malcolm X. So it was very, very good, powerful performance.
Yeah, I agree. Powerful performances by all the actors here. I think the actor who played as Muhammad Ali really stood out at first the most because of how he got into character as Muhammad Ali, being bragging a whole lot, talking about himself. Because in this time, Muhammad Ali has just won this big fight. He's now become the heavyweight champion of the world, and they're trying to, just have a party. But Malcolm X is the one who calls this meeting for all of them to just chill and hang out and I guess discuss some things.
Unbeknownst to them, they came to party, he came to talk.
Yeah, he came to talk about, important matters in the black community and trying to fight for equality in the United States. We also have, like you were saying, with the opposite or opposing thoughts of Sam Cooke, who thinks that, he is making changes for the black community in what he's singing and doing by being the writer and singer of some of these more popular songs that some of his white counterparts are making even bigger.
Yeah. You get into this whole conversation about, Sam Cooke's voice and platform as a singer and all the people he can attract with his records. And I think Malcolm X, if this were to happen in real life, really drove that point home by playing Bobby Dylan, a song about struggle and triumph. And he's saying, if this white man can tell the story that relates to the black struggle better than you can, what are you doing? And Sam Cooke takes offense to that. He's proud of his music, and he goes on to explain how he is helping the black community and putting money in our pockets. He talks about what it means to be a songwriter and owning the masters to your records. And, if a white artist takes that and makes it more popular, instead of getting mad, get glad, because all that money is going into his pocket as a song owner, which is very true. And that's how he looked at his role as far as giving back and not forgetting where he came from. So they got into a lot of interesting debates on how you can almost prove your worth.
Thanks for watching. And if you would like to be featured on our podcast, make sure to click the link in the description.